Hello, welcome to the 212 Podcast, Episode 4. I am here joined by Major Mitchell. Um, I think it's very clear. We all know that you are very excited for this. You have been nonstop asking me when this is going to be done. So, how does it feel to be here?
I'm terrified and also very excited.
You'll be fine. Alright, why not? Let's just go ahead and get this started. What are your goals, like your end goal for the server? Because you've already reached the highest rank that you can get, and I mean, the last thing you can do really is MOS's rewards. So,
That's a tough one. Well, my main aim, my main end goal is to just keep doing what I can for the server. You know, put something into every other person that keeps them going in the server, keeps them getting high ranks. Hopefully, get them to follow in my footsteps, so then they can reach the highest rank possible.
so I think that goes into mentor. Like how many people have you mentored, like that you know of? Because I feel like as a major, you
Um,
mentor basically everyone in some way.
Basically, every person that I have met and I have worked with and had in my events, I've mentored them in a way. But the main people, I think it's been about three people that I have personally taken under my wing and I have mentored in the best way I can to get them as high as I can.
Right. So, what is something that you would change about the middle summer? Like they have something like if there's something wrong or Fast hasn't made Breacher yet.
He really does need to make that.
Or I haven't made support yet.
Um, Yeah, please make support. I wanna
It's
I wanna
it's
put a
it's
new gun and
done.
wanna put a new sight on my gun.
It's done. I just gotta get with Eagle to get it tested and stuff.
That's fair. Ooh. One thing I would probably change is probably a bit more. Probably make a bit more communication type things. So make sure that every high-ranking person is a little bit more approachable. So then they're a bit better to speak to if something's wrong or say say something to them that you are disagreeing with and kind of along those lines.
Are you saying like comms training or just like people being more knowledgeable in the server?
People being more knowledgeable and people being a bit more approachable. Everyone in the server is approachable, but if they could be even more, then more of the new people, some of the more privates would be able to fully trust the person they're speaking to and be able to speak to them.
I think I just need to dive into the deep end a little bit here. So we all know that you and Eagle have had some tension and for a long while, if I'm right.
Yes, we
It's
have had a
great.
bit of beef and a bit of some disagreements over the time.
So what started all of that?
Um, it mainly started when I got promoted to major. I don't know what happened myself, but of course, most people they have anger issues. I have severe anger issues, and when I got promoted to major, it kind of lit something in me, and it just grinded at me. And like one person could do one thing wrong, and I just scream at them for 20 minutes because I just didn't know how to get rid of that anger. And most of the time, it was to Eagle. So me and Eagle started getting in a bit of beef because of that, because I would just call him every name under the sun. I call him horrible names. I always do apologize after once I've calmed down a bit. Because with me, my anger issues is kind of like once my anger takes over, I am just in the back seat. I have no control of what happens. I'm more of a talk or hit first and ask questions later type. Um, and with my anger issues, it did lead to my demotion back down to captain. After that, I was able to kind of learn to control the anger issues and keep it down. Um, After that, me and Eagle were quite chill. I mean, we were still chill even during when we were still having the tension and all the beef. We were still quite chill. We did talk. We had some good times. And then sometimes it'd get broken because he'd say something and I'd think, right, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. But it mainly just started after I was major and my anger issues just kind of kicked straight into gear and was just like, right, one person says something wrong, I'm beating you up for it. And it was mainly put to Eagle. I don't really know how it started. I don't really know that much, but yeah, it's about where it started.
So, what is the situation like now?
The situation now, we don't exactly have much tension. There's still a little bit of lingering, tiny bit of lingering shit from last week. I had a bit of an episode where my anger got out. And I really did go off at Eagle. I called him some horrible names. I do not mean any disrespect when it happens. I just really could not control it. But right now we are chill. We have a laugh. We had a laugh in the most recent event that I hosted, which was a few hours ago. We had a good laugh. I made fun of him. He laughed at it. And yeah, so we're quite chill now. There's just a little bit of lingering beef from last week.
Yeah. So, as you said, you got demoted from major back down to captain, and now you're major again. But when you did get demoted, like, what were the feelings going through your head? Was like resentment and stuff like that?
So when I got demoted, it was I got a massive wave of like a depressing feeling over me. It hurt to go to work so hard to get to major and then allow myself to get so angry that I lose it. I'll be honest, in my opinion, I still do not agree with myself being demoted because it was something I can't control. But I do understand why they demoted me. I don't hate them for it. They're good lads. But I do not agree with me being demoted, but I don't disagree with myself being demoted. But it was just a massive depressing, sad feeling over me thinking that I had just lost everything I worked for.
Now let's go back to server changes, right? So before you said you like the changes. How is the server to you different from now? Because Evil in the last podcast, he said that everything is different, and there's no doubt about that. But is there anything specific to you that is different?
Um, from when I joined to now, multiple things have changed. We have definitely made some very good changes to the server. A couple of them, yeah, I don't really agree with. But we have made so many great changes to the server and so many good ones, and it has helped our members so much. Um, I definitely didn't picture this when I joined the server. I didn't expect the server to go this far because when I joined, it was quite of a inactive server. There wasn't much going on, and it has just gone so far. And I've been so happy to be a part of those changes.
So, speaking of new members, what advice would you give to someone who has just joined, just applied, not even done their VCT yet?
The best advice I could give them is don't put the server first. It sounds weird, but when I first joined, I put the server first, and it actually did kind of semi damage me mentally. I was staying up late nights. I was struggling in college and school, even though I didn't really go to school. But I was struggling. I was barely sleeping. I believe when I joined for a good 2 months after I joined, for those whole 2 months, I was completely nocturnal. I was up all through the night, sleeping all through the day. It hurt me mentally, physically. So I'd say the best advice I could give to them is do not put the server first. Do remember you've got your own life to deal with out there.
We have had members who are not with us anymore, like Lord Enzo. Um, Technically, Tuget is still here, but he's retired. Cruz. I mean, do you miss any of them now that they can't really join anymore?
Um, Cruz, I put my heart out to him. I didn't really know him as much, so I don't really miss him as much. But he was a good man in the one or two events I saw him in. Uh, the man Lord, my man, I do miss him dearly. He was a good man. We had some good laughs, me and him. Oh, we had some good laughs. Oh, bet I traumatize you, Larry, with the hot dog treatment. Oh,
Please
gotta give
don't.
it out to that man.
He's yeah.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
go give it out to that man.
I don't. That's PTSD right there. That
Yes,
is
the
that's
Lord Hot Dog
PTSD.
treatment is hella PTSD. I gave it out myself, and I do feel bad for giving it out. It definitely was
For the,
sting.
for the people that don't know what hot dog treatment is, because I don't think Eagle would even allow us to do it anymore. Please explain to the people that don't know in this podcast what that is.
So the Lord Hot Dog treatment, Lord himself would join in, and it is just a physically painful round of PT, physical training. He'd do it with you, and it is just like 10 to 15 minutes of pure PT, push ups, sit ups, jumping jacks, arm
Okay.
circles, everything.
Hi, Editor Larry here. Just so y'all know, Lord is back. So when he becomes a corporal, be prepared to get that hot dog treatment. And privates, you're not safe, regardless of what me and Mitchell are about to talk about. Yeah, the privates here now are definitely lucky that uh, we do not give PT anymore, or at least don't give a
Yes.
lot of it.
Yes. It's definitely, they're definitely lucky. I definitely have done some PT myself in my time in the server. I hated every moment of it. Last time I checked, I think last time I did PT, I passed out from it. So I'm actually not able to do it anymore. But luckily, it has been taken away. We only use it if we physically have to, but we have more. That's one of the good changes that have come into the server. No more PT. You give them warnings, and if you need to, removal from events and all of that.
Let's be honest. Bacon's gonna give PT forever till he dies.
Yes, Bacon will never stop giving PT, and if it comes to it, I will never stop because I have been giving it out sometimes, and it is a good it is a good way to tell someone right what you've done is wrong. But I do also
It's not
feel
bad enough
bad
to
for
remove
giving them it.
you, but it's not good. We're gonna jump into the quote fun questions unquote. What's your opinion on the best and worst MOS?
Best MOS is going to have to be the SF Special Forces
Okay,
MOS. I love it.
other than the SF, because
Um,
everyone loves that
come
SF.
on.
I'm
Okay,
Bacon asked it, and
probably.
Bacon specified.
Yeah, I think I did see that.
Yeah.
Um, so best MOS apart from SF, sadly, would probably, in my opinion, would have to be UGBL under barrel grenade launcher. Is so much fun to use. It's so easy to acquire as well. You just got to know how to aim it, which is easy. You got to learn a few things with it. I have it. I use it on the on and off chance, and it is always so much fun to use. Just not against the riot shield because those things block those things. So
Oh my
annoying.
god.
I've
Fuck riot
shot
shields.
about 10.
Fuck
I've shot
riot
about 10.
shields.
I've shot 10 fucking grenaded this guy, and he's just not down, and I'm just there, just like, right,
You
you're
wanna know?
standing,
You
go
wanna know how you
down.
beat a right shield? Don't shoot at the right shield. Shoot next to the right shield.
Yeah, I didn't think that in the combat moment, and I definitely paid the price because I got killed after.
Bulldozer with the right shield's crazy.
Oh my god, he's so annoying. He's so annoying. He's so annoying with it.
So be painfully honest. Who is your favorite officer?
Ow. That's a tough one.
Other than Bulldozer, because we hate Bulldozer.
That's who I was gonna say.
I hate Bulldozer. I don't like him. He
Um,
took my MVP. He took Lieutenant. He's a dick.
including Bulldozer. Bulldozer would have to be my favorite officer. He is a good man. He may be a dick sometimes with the riot shields and shit, but he is a good man. He knows what he's doing. But if we're excluding Bulldozer, it would probably have to be Bacon.
We love Bacon.
Bacon is a good man. We have had our differences and beef in the past, but we've made up. And he is a good man. I can have a joke with him. Yes, he points a gun at my head, but yes, I can have a joke with
He
him.
points his gun
I
at
can be.
everyone.
He does point his gun at everyone. I think that's just the Yankee talking.
I've yelled. That's crazy. I hope you know he is not a Yankee. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's in the South. He's not a Yankee.
Well, last time I checked, is in the same time zone as
Listen,
Eagles.
no, no,
So
no. Yankees are people from the North.
I'm going to be honest. Over here in the UK, we call any American a Yankee.
Yeah, and you guys are wrong. It's only people from the North.
Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah, Bacon, he's a good lad. He loves his guns. He knows his stuff. He knows what he's doing, and he's not. He no. In all honesty, he's not exactly the most approachable person, but he is approachable enough that you can talk to him and he'll get stuff done with what you've spoken to him about. He's not exactly the most approachable person.
So you, this kind of is my next question because I was gonna ask in request of Fast who's the best junior officer, but it's gonna be Bulldozer.
Yes, it would be Bulldozer.
All right, so I'm gonna switch this up. Who's the favorite officer between me and Fast?
Ow. That's a toughie.
And put you on the spot, bitch.
Yeah, you put me on the spot. Um, but in all honesty, I am gonna have to say you.
Yeah.
Um, you're a good lad. We have our jokes. Sometimes we have our differences, but we have a good joke about it. I can have a good joke with you. Yes, you put a gun in my head as well, but yes, I can have a good joke with you.
Oh, I have
Um,
differences with everyone. I think I'm gonna be brutally honest. I hope everyone listening to this, I want you all to know, I think you're all idiots.
yes, Larry, you think I'm an idiot as well, don't you?
Oh, 100%, 100%. I can't lie.
Yeah, that's our differences and also our joking.
Exactly. See that's what makes this server so great. Everyone's so stupid. We can make a joke about being so stupid.
Yes, I have a normal saying.
I would
Um,
say a different word, but I don't think YouTube or Eagle would like it.
no, I was about to say something, but now I'm just like, maybe that's not good for the podcast.
All right. So, what is one thing you wish more members understood about being an officer?
Hmm. The responsibility
Oh,
of
Jesus!
being an
Don't
officer,
get
of
me
being
started.
a being a role model, and also the paperwork.
Don't
Kill me
talk about
now.
that.
The paperwork that some of us, that the officers do have to do on time to time. Oh my
Like,
god,
we
I
are the
hate it.
people who are like first looked at whenever a new MOS is made, when something else is made, and it's like that's how I take it. Like, we're the first to be looked at whenever anything new happens or
Yeah,
anything
when
new is
anything new has
made.
happened or anything is made or anything is needed, We're the first people to look at. We're the first people because we're higher ranking. I'm just like, right, you have people that are close to officer but not officer yet. Shove it on them. Leave us out of it. We've already got enough
Well,
stuff
to
to
be fair,
juggle
right
here.
now, the highest rank that is not the highest non-officer rank right now is a sergeant.
Shove it on them. Shove it on the corporals. You know, just get them ready
Look
to
at
be an
Schmeek.
officer.
Look at Schmeek. Yeah. No, no. Only look at Schmeek. Schmeek, we're targeting you now.
Shamig is a good man, but seriously, he needs to drop that riot shield every now and again.
Oh my
Jesus
god,
Christ.
don't. He needs to stop being good at. No, no. I beat him in a 1v1. He told me he was recording and then he deleted the recording.
Yeah. Do you remember when Schmeig put you in the blender?
Fuck you.
Ruffling some feathers there.
Am I gonna have to get someone to interview me for this podcast?
Possibly. I'd so happily do that.
Maybe I'll do it whenever I'll do it by people's request. If someone, I'll put my name on the list and I'll tell people, choose from this list. Yeah. All right.
That made me think about putting you on the podcast next.
No, 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 not this time. Because something tells me you'd pick me.
I 100% would.
Yeah, see. All right. How does it feel to be everyone, like a good hefty majority of the people's favorite officer? Even though, arguably, I'm gonna be honest with you, part of me sits there confused on why people think you're their favorite because you will constantly yell at everyone.
Well, I'm confused. I never thought that a Brit could be a favourite, surrounded by a bunch of Americans, but we all cross
And a Canadian.
that other bridge. You're a Canadian, yeah, the
No,
majority
Fast I'm not
Americans.
Canadian. I'm from Memphis.
Yeah, fast. Yeah, I don't know why I'm the favorite. I guess I'm just a good role model. Yes, I shout at them. I guess they just. I know that they laugh at me for shouting at them because I'm British because I can just hear the accent more.
Oh my god, it's so
Um,
funny. I'm sorry. It is hilarious when you yell.
I guess that much. Though I feel like the most time that they laugh when I try and do a Scottish accent, and I absolutely butcher the fuck out of it, and it's just so. It's kind of Scottish, but also kind of not. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it doesn't.
Scott, I don't think I've heard you do a Scottish accent.
It comes out from time to time. Sometimes when I'm really pissed off, I just pull it out and I'm just like, right, no.
All right. In your personal opinion, who is the weirdest person in the Milsim, and or who acts the weirdest?
Eagle, in all honesty. I can't say it on here because one, Eagle will hunt me down, and
Oh my
two,
god, no
YouTube
one
will hate
cares.
me for it.
He's gonna listen to it, but no one's gonna. If anyone gets shame from this podcast, I'm going to yell at a lot of people.
That's fair. I mean, I can say it,
Dude,
but I
say
don't
it.
know if YouTube guidelines are going to like it.
If evil yells at you, I mean, I'll just yell right back. I mean, I filed. If no one, I don't think anyone knows this, but a few people. I filed a DAR on Eagle.
Yes, you did, and that was very interesting. Okay,
Yeah,
so
and
with
he
Eagle,
dismissed
he's
himself
not
as
weird in
bullshit.
himself. Yeah, he's not weird in himself. He's weird with having his girlfriend moaning over the mic. That's
Ah, I've
happened
heard that.
quite a few times, and I'm scarred for life.
Yeah, I'm just gonna forget that ever happened.
Yes, I
See,
can't forget
I
that it's
was
ever
hoping
happened.
that I see. I forgot that happened. For a long while. Yeah,
I never
this.
did.
I'm happy I forgot it happened, and now you brought it back. Now it's in my brain, and now I can't stop thinking about it. Alright. Who's the most antisocial person, and who's the most social? And how do you know this?
Most sociable, I'm gonna be honest, family, because he's quite talkative. He's a good man. Family is a good guy. I'm not hating on him at all. I love that he's sociable because I can go and
I
talk to
swear
him
to God,
if
if
I'm
another
having a
person
bad day.
DMs me, I'm going to crash out.
Funny. But yeah, family, good man. He's a good, lovely man. I'm not saying that in a gay way. Shut up. But yes, he's a good man. I can talk to him. I can have a massive joke with him. Um, the most antisocial person. That's me. I hate talking to people. There's literally the only description I can put on it. I hate talking to people. No disrespect to anyone in the server. I'm just such an antisocial person. I hate talking to people. But because I've been in this server so long and I know all you people now and I know that I can have a laugh with you, that's why I come out sometimes and call you guys fucktards, because you guys know I'm joking.
Sometimes you aren't.
Sometimes, yeah, if you piss me off, then I will just call you so many names that you know I'm not joking.
Cool. Sorry,
Yes.
bad cop. Alright, who is the funniest member in this server?
Oh, in my opinion, it's a split between Eagle and Shmi. Eagle with his girlfriends moaning over the mic most of the time. That's always funny. And
Wait,
Eagle
hold
can
on.
sometimes come up
Girlfriends,
with some really
plural?
decent. If I no, just this singular girlfriend. You know,
No one till
her
cannabis listen
moaning
to
over the
this.
mic.
Or,
Cannabis is
wait,
good.
no,
Rip
everyone
me a
till
new
cannabis
arsehole.
not to listen.
Um, and then Schmeeg, he's a he's just a fucking madman. He's funny. He comes up with some good jokes. We have a good joke, and then he comes out with that bright shield, and he's always funny with it. Also, a massive prick.
Yeah, he's also the one of the two guys I want to kill. 90% of the time.
Yeah, I think there was at least 4 episodes of you being put in a blender last time I checked.
No, there's about 9.
Ow.
There would be 10, but actually no, there'd still be 9. There would be one where he gets put into a blender, but someone he deleted it.
Gotta love Schmeeg.
I hate him. All right, so this is going to be a very tricky question because obviously you know clearly because every officer knows every member clearly. Who is your favorite private? The original question was
Ooh,
AT, but I'm not doing that.
my favorite private. That's hard. I have barely met any of the privates.
Damn.
I headset blew up. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, ow.
Here, you can look at the
That's
members list real quick.
where do you think I went to? Um, no. In all honesty, he's a bit of a prick sometimes, but it's going to have to be CTW.
Oh, we love CTW.
Sometimes he can be a bit annoying. Sometimes he doesn't have my back in a fight, and I die to it. But usually he's a good man. He's funny. He's an idiot, which just makes him funny.
Right now, my favorite is Shadow because he recruits.
Of
But
course, you're the recruitment.
I love people
You're
who recruit.
you're the director of recruitment. Of course, you're gonna love him.
Yeah, I love people who recruit. By the way, Eagle. By the time this is done, it's probably gonna be done. But I already DM'd you the thing. Get Dynamite's Colonel's coin, even though he got below it. Yeah, if you haven't seen, Dynamite went back to 4. He's no longer 3. He's no longer with the big dogs.
Damn.
Yeah, it sucks to suck. Anyways, so what is your favorite and the least favorite event to
Ooh.
attend?
My least favorite, I'm gonna be honest, is DOBs because I'm usually made to do all the drills. Yes, I have fun with them because I can shout at people, but I kind of get bored of them and they're really annoying because I have to come up with new drills.
I only made you do my that one DOB I had to take over because I didn't know what drills they all wanted to do, and I did not have enough time to come up with a plan.
Yeah, that one was fine, but the other ones I can't be bothered. But my most favorite one is gonna have to be a nice, casual, intense, stupidly fun firefight because it just means I can use my trigger finger a bit too much.
Agree with that. Dude, just get full auto. Then you don't have to worry about trigger fingers.
Yeah,
Then you just gotta worry about trigger.
Mars. Mars failed the full auto badge. Come on.
Alright, so what is your favorite memory from the server?
Ooh, favorite memory was gonna have to be when I became a sergeant.
Everyone loves Prime Mitchell.
It was what Eagle himself says was my prime days. I was a beast as a private, and I can't take all the credit. I have to put my heart out to Too Good. He followed me to private sergeant. He followed me to sergeant. He was a good man. Me and him are battle buddies, so I can't take all the credit. But when I became sergeant, he became sergeant with me, and we were in an event when it happened. So after the event, we went over to one side and just celebrated becoming sergeants, and it was the most fun and most memorable thing I could ever remember in this server.
So this one, I feel like this next question, I feel like you can take a lot of moments. What is the most stressful event you've ever attended?
You want to be here for an hour? There's a
Just pick one out of the
decent
300.
few. Um, Probably the most stressful one that comes to my mind was the one where I earned an award from it. Which award was that? Um, it was when I earned the Rangers Medallion. Is for outstanding performance in battle or during deployment. So we were doing an FOB event, and Eagle shoved me right in the deep end, and was just like, right, take them through FOB and take them through what they need to do. And I'm just like, right, you could have given me some warning. So I was very stressed, making sure that I knew what I was doing and making sure everyone else was following me. I was basically mentoring everyone in that lineup. That was probably the most stressful thing I have had to do in a long time.
See, when I got my Ranger Medallion, all I had to do was shoot Bacon in the back. I had to make Bacon Abraham Lincoln. I had to put Andrew
Yeah, you
Johnson
lucky
in
fuck.
office.
Yeah, lucky fuck.
Well, it was a 2v1. It was Bacon and someone else. Some private. Don't think they're in the server anymore. Alright, so what is your least favorite map?
Oh, now that's a hard one.
I know Schmeek hates Downfall, and
I'm gonna be honest.
uh,
I hate Tanglewood.
Tanglewood. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I hate it. It's a good map when we use it for combat and all that, but it is also just a horrible map because there's so many places where someone could sneak up behind you and shoot you in the arse, and I hate it. I hate it.
Well, To follow that up, what's your favorite map?
Ooh, shit. I'm gonna be honest. Navarro, our base map. It's a lovely map. I love
Uh,
it.
Eagle had the same answer.
Of course he did. He loves doing stuff on base.
This one is, I don't remember who asked this, but what was your recruitment process to the 212th Battalion like? And what were your first couple days as a private like?
Okay, those are some stupid questions
That's not my
because they're
fault. People
so
ask nice.
difficult to remember. I remember
Alright.
my recruitment process so clearly. I went into a snowy map. No idea what it's called. I went in there. I was practicing my sniper skills, enjoying myself. And one of our past members was there. He saw how I was doing and seeing that I was sniping people like a dime. And he happened to mention that in that moment, Bacon was actually doing a marksman MOS stuff in that moment. So I started talking with them and I got interested. So I said, fuck it, I'll join. So, I did all that, got in, Eagle got me in, and all of that. I did my BCT, Eagle ran it, and then I became a private. The first couple days, really racking my memory with this one, Jesus Christ. Um, yeah, first couple days, they're actually all right. I know it was, I attended the events that were there. Just, it was mainly just kind of learning the basics and fundamentals of how the server worked and how events worked and how stuff happened in events and what we learned. Um, and it just kind of carried on to that. And then, of course, got promoted and all that. And now I'm here and I know mostly everything.
So speaking of BCTs, so currently you are a PDI, probationary drill instructor. Ooh.
Sadly, I'm not anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got put down to recruitment drill instructor because Igor had a valid point. I am quite unavailable due to college and life. So he put me back down to a recruit drill instructor and I got to go back through DI school.
Well, in that case, I guess this makes it even better. How hard for you is it to become a DI?
Oh my God, I'm sick of it already.
See, I'm just happy I was able to convince Eagle to get me into DI without having to do the qualification whenever we got the new system revamped.
Yeah, so I was a DI before the system, before the revamp of it, and I had to go back through DI school. I was good at my job. I trained those ATs perfectly. I still don't understand why I got put down to not even a drill instructor anymore.
I had to negotiate. I had to sit there and be like I'm a businessman sitting there just like, listen, we ain't got BCTs going out. This was like before Bulldozer was good at being a DI. We ain't got BCTs good at that going out. I can help. And now to this day I am still terrible. I'm not terrible, I just don't do my job. So are you ready for these next questions, Mitchell?
I'm terrified.
These are the questions from Manual and Eagle. I think fast.
Here we go.
The British questions. Oh, and family. So, do you like your British accent?
Sure, I don't hear it, so yeah.
This is the most straightforward answers ever. Do you like beans on toast?
Fuck yeah.
I don't understand you. What's your
Do
favorite
you want to know
British
what's
meal?
favorite British meal?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gotta be beans on beans, eggs on toast, and sprinkle a bit of cheese on top of that.
Right. Okay. Is the tea time alarm a real thing? And should Americans be afraid of the British because of the tea time alarm?
Now I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about this tea time alarm. I've seen it once on a radio show. No, there is no point to be scared of it. It is literally just an alarm where you have to drink tea. No one cares.
Some of I don't understand. Those are all the British questions because I'm not gonna ask how are you British? I'm
Because
not gonna ask.
I was born in the
Exactly, you were
UK.
born in the
Fuck off.
UK. It's like some of these questions are ridiculous. All right, so now the questions that are actually gonna be fun for you to answer because they're not personal, but kind of. What is your favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Ooh. It's gonna have to be the Star Wars trilogy. All of the Star Wars movies. Sign me up.
I think I can also agree with that. I love Star Wars.
I absolutely love it.
Amazing. It's something tells me that you have a clone trooper as your profile. So
Yes, my lovely Rex, Captain Rex.
love that guy. Anyways,
Yep.
what is your dream vacation?
Ooh. I got two places I want to go. Either Hawaii or Dubai. I want to visit those two places.
Uh, I would like to go to Hawaii. That'd be a good trip.
Oh yeah, I so want to
What
go.
is one thing you would change about the standard MOS?
The fucking site.
Do you
Hate
not like
that
the
goddamn
hybrid?
4 times. Oh, I hate it. It
Personally,
really grinds my
I would make
gears.
it optional to either have the 4X or the hybrid or the Hollow.
Yeah, just make it the fucking hollow site. You don't need a 4 times.
I don't understand it. All
Yeah,
right,
I hate that site.
who is the worst at Onward in this server?
Ooh, Brody.
Brody.
Yeah, I can't know what the fuck he's doing.
Okay, now that I think about it, that's okay. Really hard question to answer. Why are you here? I'm pretty sure
I got
Schmeeg
bored.
asked this.
I got bored. I was sat there with nothing to do, and someone said, "Oh, you might as well join." Fuck it.
Do you have a favorite SCP?
Well, fuck is SCP?
Secure, Contain, Protect?
No,
Oh my
barely fucking
god.
heard of it.
Oh my god. Schmeeg, when you listen to this, or whoever asked that question, teach this man, because we don't have time to teach. I don't have time to teach you, sadly. So, how many people have you recruited? Like, you recruited
One.
Jax. He became a private. By
Yeah,
the
that
way,
was it.
yeah, that's it? Wait, then how did you become an wait, was the requirement to get the Colonel's coin not a thing yet?
The requirement to become an officer was to get the colonel's coin, but Eagle overturned it when I got the battalion's cross from Bacon.
Oh yeah, by the way, when's my battalion's cross, dude? I swear to you. So I talked to Fatsat, he was like, yeah, I told you if you did well in that event. And I was like, I did decent. Same thing. Yeah, but no, when's my battalion's cross?
It'll come towards you when I think you deserve it.
Because it doesn't make me feel like I'm working for the Rangers battalion all over again. I hated working for that thing. God.
I hated working for that thing.
Do you think we will ever become a regiment?
At this point with the member count, I fucking hope so.
So I've done the math. We need 105 active members.
Yeah, that ain't happening for a while.
Okay, we
Yeah,
need 105
I hope.
people to be, in the server that do stuff. Not active, but like existing.
Then why the hell ain't we a regiment already? I want to not be rank capped.
Talk to the AT. Alright.
Oh,
If,
I will.
oh yeah, also talk to the Nico applies. If you could, what gun would you add to Onward?
Ooh, the Glock 22.
So, that's a good choice.
It would be deadly when you just decide to switch it to full auto, but it'd be so much fun.
If if you could, what feature would you add or change to Onward? Personally, for
Ooh,
me, it's like adding like Humvees and MRAPs. Personally,
drivable vehicles would be the most funnest shit ever.
nah, we had artillery. Just
Ooh,
imagine.
you speak some good words.
I just no. Imagine Mitchell, you in a firefight, and all of a sudden, someone throws a smoke to call it in. Nah, airstrikes.
I would shit myself and run the other way.
A10 gun runs.
If you heard it, it wasn't for you.
Exactly. All right. So this is the question that you have been building up to. Who should be on the podcast next?
Ooh, it's a toughie. It is a tough one. But for the next person on the podcast, it will be Bulldozer.
A part of me hates you, but also a part of me is, kind of like, I've been waiting for it. So, at this point, the episode for Eagle has not been released yet. But I forgot to ask this question for Eagle, so I had to DM him asking him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Well done.
Yeah. But Bulldozer. And we'll cross it off the list. Well,
Can't
thank
wait
you
to
for
watch
being
that.
here. Is there anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
Yeah, you took your time. Took your time
Yeah,
to get me on here.
yeah. That's my fault. I've been busy.
Yeah, I can understand that, but 20 past 3 in the morning.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I wasn't planning on sleeping.
Fair enough.
My girlfriend's gonna be pissed at me.
Yay. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I got
this is
nothing else to say.
it's been a little longer than I thought it'd be. Apparently my CPU is at 30%. After that. Well, thank you for being here. And to the people that are listening, come back for Bulldozers podcast, the Lieutenant. I hope whenever that podcast comes out, I will be able to say Lieutenant Larry. But knowing how everything works, I'm probably not going to be able to. Yeah.
No.
So goodbye, and I guess for you, good night.
Yeah, it's bedtime.
3 in the morning, is it not? I think it's 3 in the morning for you. Yeah. Yeah, you should probably go
Yeah,
to bed. All right.
definitely.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.